I'm Dr. Stephen Geary, Professor of Microbiology and Department Head of Pathobiology and Veterinary Science. And I want to congratulate all of you on being accepted to UConn, and I want to welcome you to the Department of Pathobiology. Pathobiology and Veterinary Science is a center for infectious disease research and diagnostics on the Storrs campus. It consists of several units, including pathology, microbiology, virology, immunology, bacteriology, and wildlife diseases. The general mission of the department is a study of disease processes that affect people, animals, and we're responsible for teaching, research, and extension programs concerned with infectious, metabolic, and toxic diseases. Although the department's name is Pathobiology and Veterinary Science, the undergraduate major is named Pathobiology. And the pathobiology major targets primarily students interested in pre-health sciences, veterinary, medical, dental, and physician assistants, as well as those interested in biomedical research and public health programs. We have an 8-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio, which allows the faculty and students to get to know each other quite well, and that's the key to us providing excellent guidance to each of these students. You'll be hearing more about this from Dr. Paolo Verardi later in this presentation. Our research profile focuses on infectious diseases of animals, humans, and vaccines, veterinary pathology, and wildlife diseases. Many of our faculty are members of the Center of Excellence for Vaccine Research, which provides a unifying consortium for vaccine research on the UConn campus. And you'll be hearing more about this from Dr. Stephen Sapanek later in this presentation. We also provide an essential service to the university, the citizens of the state, and the New England region through the Veterinary Medical Diagnostic Laboratory, otherwise known as the CVMDL, which provides students with real-world opportunities in clinical pathology and laboratory diagnostics. You'll be hearing more about this from Dr. Guillermo Rosati, Director of the CVMDL, later in this presentation.
Hi, I'm Dr. Paolo Verardi. I'm an Associate Professor in the Department of Pathobiology and Veterinary Science, and I'll now tell you about the undergraduate major in pathobiology. Most students in the pathobiology major are looking for admission to a professional school under our pre-health track, mainly medical, veterinary, and dental schools, as well as physician assistant programs. These students take standard prerequisites for admission, as well as other courses that may provide them with a competitive advantage when applying to the professional programs. Some of our students have an interest in public health under our global health track. They are typically looking for careers in government or industry in places like the CDC or state public health departments. Students in this track focus on public health, the One Health concept, epidemiology, emerging infectious diseases, and the environment and how climate change is affecting global health. Pathobiology students are also interested in biomedical research under our biotech track. They look for careers in industry, like pharmaceutical companies and biotech companies. They learn about infectious diseases and vaccines, chronic diseases such as cancer, autoimmunity, allergy, and heart disease, diagnostics, bioinformatics and genetic engineering, as well as industry-related regulations and biomedical entrepreneurship. Students that follow any of the pathobiology tracks can also apply for graduate school, such as a master's or PhD program. In fact, a master's degree can be pursued under fast-track programs such as the 4+1 program that allows earning a master's degree, say a master's in public health, after an additional year.
Hello, my name is Dr. Stephen Sapanek, and I'm an associate professor in the Department of Pathobiology and Veterinary Science. Pathobiology is the study of diseases, and our research has a strong emphasis on the study of infectious diseases. There are opportunities for undergraduates to conduct cutting-edge research on areas pertaining to basic mechanisms of pathogenesis of both bacterial and viral infections. There are opportunities also for undergraduates to do research on vaccine design and vaccine development, as we have several faculty members that are members of the Center of Excellence for Vaccine Research. There's also a strong emphasis on the development of diagnostic assays and tools in order to track and identify pathogens in patient samples. Some of the other research foci in the department include the development of antimicrobial agents, as well as epidemiologic studies in which professors track pathogens in Connecticut, across the United States, and around the globe. Over to my left, we have Tyler Gavitt, who is doing some assays for an ELISA right now. He is a PhD student in my laboratory, and he does a lot with immunology and vaccine development. Behind him is Ashwarya, and she is also a PhD student in my lab, and she works in collaboration with folks at Plum Island Animal Disease Center, developing vaccines and immunotherapeutics for exotic viral agents of pigs and cows. And then over to my right, we have Arland. Arland is a PhD student in Dr. Geary's laboratory, and he works with us very closely on the development of vaccines for human respiratory pathogens as well. One thing I want to point out about the three of them is that all of them started their research careers as undergraduate researchers. So I hope you take the opportunity to...
Hello, my name is Guillermo Risati. I'm a professor at the Department of Pathobiology and Veterinary Science. I'm the interim director of the Connecticut Veterinary Medical Diagnostic Laboratory, or CVMDL, that is hosted by the Department of Pathobiology. In this place, we perform diagnostic activities, mainly for infectious diseases that affect animals. The CVMDL provides services to the general public, to the state of Connecticut, and to federal agencies like the U.S. Department of Agriculture and the Food and Drug Administration. CVMDL is a very interesting place for undergraduate students. Every semester we have between 30 to 40 students joining us in the CVMDL. Basically, we provide a very important learning experience. It's a hands-on activity. Students will join the pathology service, or will join the diagnostic service of the lab, working in the serology laboratories, in the molecular diagnostic laboratory, and in the microbiology laboratory. CVMDL, for many years, have been supporting undergraduate students. Most of our undergraduate students come here in different ways. They join us as for the independent study credits. They join as a study work. They perform their honor thesis when they are in the honor programs at the University of Connecticut, or some of them are performing research supported through the University of Connecticut for the Office of Undergraduate Research. Again, this is a very interesting experience, and I hope if you join us, you join our major at the Pathobiology Department, you will be able to work with us at CVMDL. Thank you.
I hope you found this video to be helpful and informative, and we look forward to seeing you at Pathobiology this fall.